Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a video review on Legacy Evolution Inferno from the Beast Wars line. So he has already had an original figure from Beast Wars. I do not have that figure, but I do have this one from the Legacy Evolution line. So the figure does come with one accessory. Comes with his gun. It is a quadruple barreled laser weapon of some sort. The gun has two pegs right here. You can peg in a weapon here, and you can also peg in a weapon here. And he also has a peg right here, and the specific purpose of this peg is that you are able to actually lift up his thorax, or I believe that's what, or appendix, or I don't know the anatomy of like insects or ants or anything like that, but there's this flap right here. You can swing this flap around like such, like that, and you can plug it in here. You can plug it in just like that, and he is able to do this. And this is actually an homage to I believe to the actual Beast Wars original show, the 3D animated show, and this is an homage to that because in the show he would be able to fly just like this. That's right, you heard me right. He can use his gun as a butt jetpack, which is pretty cool, but also it's pretty weird, I have to say. He just flies around like that. Pretty cool. But anyway, so a few things I'm going to talk about with this figure is he's very for a size comparison. Let me just see for a size comparison. I have Tracks here, which I'll be doing a review on this guy next. I have Tracks, Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Tracks, I believe. And scales, I don't know how this would actually scale. I haven't seen them side by side in any like show before. I don't think these characters have ever met, really. They may have met like once in the comics, but I'm not sure about that. So that's how he scales with him. He's definitely taller for sure. And then also what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna scale him not with a Transformers figure at all, really. This is just Mega Constructs, like SWAT soldier, which is really, and I'm really doing this to see, like, this is probably how he would scale if there. This is how big he would probably be. And this is just a Mega Constructs figure. This is just like a Mega Constructs SWAT soldier. Which, yeah, this is how he would scale with him. With that. So it's pretty in scale. Oh, I wouldn't know. I'll put him back in the bag. And I'll put Tracks away. And so now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin with showing off the articulation. So the articulation for this guy isn't that bad. For his head is on a ball joint. He has light piping on the back of his head. Shoulder can fully rotate. Can come out like this. He has a elbow joint. He has a wrist joint, but it's kind of wonky because there's the other ant leg is attached to that same joint, so it's kind of hard because you're moving both of them at the same time. So it kind of runs into things. He does have waist rotation, but it's very limited because of his appendix and his legs as well. Legs can be folded back like this. He has hip rotation. They're on joint, can swing out like this as well. He has knee articulation as well. His knee is on a double joint due to transformation. He has ankle rotation. And he also has the famous siege ankle joint as well. And with all this articulation, it makes this figure very posable. You can get him into some very dynamic poses if you really spend time doing it. And now I'm going to get into the transformation. So, for the transformation, first thing you want to do, you want to lift up the ant head. It splits right here. Flip out the mandibles. Make sure those tab into place. Then you want to fold the ant head up. You fold the ant head up, his chin, the chin of the head, which is right there, that's this yellow, this kind of silver blue piece right here, should slide into this part. Then you should be able to close the head up, and it conceals the robot head inside the ant head. Then for the next part, what you want to do, you want to get these hind legs of the ant out of the way. You want to take his arm like this and kind of just fold. It's on a double joint, so fold it this way and make sure you get this leg positioned here. And before you do this, just keep in mind that there is a little square shaped hole here, and that has a purpose. His hands will connect into that, and his thumb mostly connects into that, because his thumb is supposed to connect in there just like that. And you do for the other side as well. And it can somewhat be a difficult process if all the things don't line up perfectly, because these legs, they're just so like obtuse, and they kind of restrict the transformation a little bit. And the arms actually tab together once they're in the position. And so you have the first part of the transformation complete. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate the waist like this, and you want to fold this piece back in this way. And this is where you utilize the double joint. Fold it up like this. Fold his feet in that direction. And this double joint, you see it right there, you want to fold it like this, just like that. And so what's going to happen here is you're just going to, and there's a tab right here, this tab right here will slide into this hole right here, like so. Yep, there you go. And so what you want to do next after that is, now you want to just fold. There's another tab here. There are these there's the two protrusions right here, these two little tabs, and there's two inserts right there for those tabs. You want to get those insertions into those tabs like such. And so what you're going to do now is there's another tab here. There's two tabs, one right there, one right there, and these two tabs will slide in. These two will slide in there. And then there's also 2 holes. But before you want to do that, you want to actually, before you do that, you want to make sure you slide these holes in here. Then you want to tab it in. And so you can't just leave it like this. You have to make sure this leg goes into this divot right here. And it does fold in there like such. And you just want to make sure you still have everything in place. And here you go. Yep, and there is the ant. Oh, and make sure your head doesn't stay just closed. And there is the ant mode. And I would say this ant mode is a very fairly decent representation of his appearance in Beast Wars. It's a very good appearance for his it's a very good depiction of how he would look, how he would appear in Beast Wars in the show. And for weapon storage, his quadruple barreled gun, he can store it here on his back, and he can be shooting at Autobots, defending the Queen, and shooting at Autobots. And he does have articulation in this form, in his alt mode. His hind legs can swing out like this, and his other legs can move like this, and his front ones can move this way. So it's all different types of, they don't move similar alike at all. They all have a different way of moving, all the legs. It's just different. It seems like I have something out of place here. Let me just fix it. Oh yes, this thumb was out of place. Just get this thumb. Let me get this thumb out of in place real quick. Here we go. But really, I don't really care for the posability in this form. It is a nice bonus, but really, only form that I want him in is just standing ant mode. I just want him like this. All the feet on the ground. Which is it's very kind of hard to do it like that. But yeah, all I want him is just all the feet on the ground like this. I'm not going to be posing him in any other way other than this. But yeah. And so overall, the figure is very nice. It's a very nice depiction of how he would look in beast mode. And I would say I would give him like a 8 out of 10. And so yeah, we'll end off on there. I'll see you guys later, and have a nice day.